but the streets in Atlanta will maintain order. It will be maintained tonight. We have Ashley Thompson. Ashley, you were at that press conference where Erica Shields had spoken, and she pointed out, and she did not make she basically, I'm trying to get my words out here, she was very frank. She says there was a calculated pocket of folks that were terrorists last night.
Yeah, and she says, I do not use those words lightly, but that is what she witnessed. We're actually outside of APD headquarters where that press conference was held, and take a look. There's some barricades out here just in case, just because of how wild last night was. And make no mistake, Atlanta Police Chief Erica Shields says tonight will be a much different night. If protesters get wild, there will be a different outcome, and we've already seen that. We've seen some arrests already, and it is still daylight. Now, Chief Shields admits last night they were caught off guard just a little bit. She says they did anticipate the crowds, but the violence caught them off guard. She says instead of making those mass arrests, they really just had to hold the line just because of how many people were there and just how violent they were. And she says she knew her officers were in extreme harm. Tonight, she said, quote, quite frankly, I'm just ready to lock people up. So it's going to be a much, much different night. And Chief Shields says those who were causing that violence, those who were looting and rioting, she says those are not Atlantans. She said those were fascists, anti-fascists rather. She says those were not Atlantans. They were not from here. She calls them a calculated terrorist group. And we know this is an issue that is really popping up across the country right now. We've seen the Minneapolis mayor tweeting about it, actually, about these outside instigators coming in and really just distorting the message of what this protest and what these demonstrations are really all about. So we know that tonight is going to be a much different night. They are going to be making those arrests. They said there is a zero tolerance policy. So we're going to be following police and seeing how they make arrests tonight and how it's going to be much different than it was last night. As we told you last night, those officers really just had incredible restraint. They really were just standing face to face with these protesters who were just lunging objects and rocks at them. Tonight, they will not be getting away with that. Now I'm live in Atlanta. Ashley Thompson, CBS 46 News. Back to you guys.